Hi, my name is Polina Gazeva and I'm an artist. In this video I'm just gonna show you everything I've made so far this year. So I'm gonna show you the drawings I've made and the sketches I've done, and I guess I'm gonna mention the painting I've worked on so far as well. It's the middle of February now, so this is the stuff I've made within about 1.5 months. I wouldn't say it's a lot. I haven't really been drawing or rather sketching much at all, but it's a decent amount, and I thought it would be nice to have it all in one video, so that's what I'm gonna do. I guess let's start. Don't. Киса, отойди. Отойди. Чуть. Киса, блядь. Отойди. Все, иди отсюда. Go. So here are all the drawings that I've made so far this year, but I think we're gonna start with my sketchbook. So in the beginning of the year I bought a new sketchbook, and here it is. I started it on the 16th of February, and here I worked quite a lot with color pencils and fine liner. I got color pencils for Christmas, so I've been using them quite a lot. I've done a bit of like landscape drawings. I wouldn't say I love them. They feel a bit generic to me, but I think they're great practice and I do enjoy having them here, so I just have to get over myself. Some feet. I think I'm going a little bit more into abstraction, and you'll see it more in the sketchbook as well. Yeah, I've been going a little bit into abstraction more lately. It's not something I've considered much before, but it's a recent change that I'm enjoying quite a lot, actually. So there is some aquarelle. I didn't really know how to continue with this one, so I just left it unfinished. This is what I thought was gonna be a sketch, a study for my new painting, but it didn't make the cut. This sketch, however, did, and I made this one into a painting, and I actually already made a video about that painting, so you can look at that if you would like to see more. And I liked it. I don't know. This one actually has a kind of funny story. I mean, it depends who you ask if it's funny, but our friend was visiting here, and we were sitting one evening and I was drawing this, and I drew the whole figure. I drew all the details except for the eye and the vomiting part. And then I was sitting there drawing this, and I was like, wouldn't it be funny if this monster figure was throwing up? So I drew the figure throwing up, even though I've never done this before. I don't know why I had the desire to do it. And then while I was drawing this, my poor friend, who turned out to be very sick, started throwing up. And it's obviously horrible and sad, and like she was uncomfortable. But the fact that this aligned so perfectly time-wise together was, I found it quite funny. I don't know, you can make what you want out of it. Okay, then there's some writing that I'm not gonna show you. I don't really care for this one. This is also something abstract that I've been working on. I found it actually quite hard to make something like this without making figures, or without still ending up making actually kind of a landscape here. But it's a nice drawing. But yeah, anyway. And these are some drawings of my dog, done from real life when she was standing on the balcony watching the neighborhood. I didn't really finish any of these. Then this is done from a photo. This is me. This is a fish, also done from a photo. And then this is, I guess, a study for my newest painting, I've already started the painting before I did the drawing, so the drawing is more of just like a... I don't know. I thought it would be interesting to have it. And I guess I am trying to figure out the painting, so I thought maybe the drawing will somehow help me with that. And these are all the drawings I've made so far this year in the sketchbook. So these are all of the sketches. So I guess we can move to the finished drawings that I've made. So one of the first things I did when we came to Portugal here is this little drawing. It's not a big thing, like I don't even have it on my website as a separate thing. It's a bird that we found on the beach, unfortunately. Not alive, but I drew it, and yeah, that's it. Okay, then, oh, I really like this drawing that I made. It's aquarelle and fine liner on paper, and I really like it. It's a really nice one, I think. Okay, and then I guess in no particular order, because I don't quite remember. I made this series of charcoal drawings, charcoal aquarelle drawings, and this is one of them. I think this was actually the first one out of the series that I made. And it's, I guess, partially inspired by the landscapes here. That's why you can see the trees and the road and the landscape. And yeah, it's quite a... I enjoy this drawing too, a lot. Okay, the next one, let's take this one. Sure. So this is also charcoal and aquarelle, and actually also some ink, and then fine liner on paper. All of these drawings took me quite a while to make, either full evening or several days of work, which is quite a lot for a drawing, I think, at least for me. Okay, then there's this one, also charcoal and watercolors and fine liner on paper. Okay, so with these drawings I would use charcoal first, and then I would erase it, and I would use more charcoal, and when I was happy with the charcoal result I would spray it so it doesn't... No, actually that's not true. When I was happy with the charcoal result I would use watercolors, and then I would spray it, and then I would use the fine liner in the very end on top of it, because otherwise it doesn't quite work very well. And then there is, out of these, the last one, which is this one. I like this drawing. It's not yet on my website, I think, because I procrastinate a lot with putting things on my website. But yeah, this is also a charcoal aquarelle drawing. Then I drew my partner twice. I think the portraits came out okay. They're not the best things I've done, but I don't know, they're fine. There's something about them. I think I like this one more. I think it seems a bit more expressive, I suppose, than the left one. Okay, and this is the last charcoal drawing I've made so far. This is my most recent one, actually. And it has a much starker, much stronger pencil in the end. There's also some ink, you can't really tell, but some of the red is ink. And then the rest is charcoal and pencils. And also some watercolors, actually, yeah. Oh, I've also made this drawing, but I never finished it. It's like half done. It's not bad, but the figure felt so isolated, and I wasn't sure how to make it not as isolated at this point, so I just left it. And I've also made like a couple of small things. I've made this one, which is, I really like this one actually. It's ink, red and black ink on paper, and it's really good. Then I also made this one. It's watercolor and fine liner on paper. And the last one, I've also made this, which is just watercolor. It's the vase that we have here at home, and like a Portuguese kind of thing. Yeah, very something. It's not bad, like, I do kind of like it, but yeah. So this is it. So this is everything I've done so far. Let me know what you think. Let me know which one is your favorite. Tell me how your year is going so far art-wise. I hope you also get to make something, because really it's one of the best things I think we can do. Just make things, just draw. Alright? I love you, and I hope you have a good day.